We've already completed the cheer delivery event and now it's time to get the base ready for Christmas. And what better way to decorate the base than by using these new Christmas items. We've already completed the event and there's still more than 30 days left. We are almost at 200,000 points, which means we completed a lot of extra tiers. You can see the rewards we got right here, and there's a ton of rare items in there. And we did it all by using this automation right here that produces cosmic bubbles. It was a pretty great build, you can check out the video on that if you want to. But this video is all about decorating our base for Christmas. I've prepared some items right here, and we're gonna use all of them to decorate our base. Don't mind these other items on this side, those are for something else that I'm gonna film right after this. By the way, if you don't want to miss any Christmas videos, make sure to save the Christmas playlist. This video is gonna be in there, past videos are in there, and future videos will be added. So yeah, make sure to save it and watch it all later. But enough of that, let's get to decorating. So I'm gonna use multiple strategies to decorate here. Of course, we've got the new items, these are only for Christmas. You won't be able to craft these in the rest of the year, so we'll make use of them right now. We've got a ton of lights that we're gonna use in the new sections of the base, like the automation there or the power section. And then we're gonna use tethers as well. I'm actually gonna start with this. And if you didn't know, tethers just got updated and they look really good for Christmas. Each of them has a different color and they are basically Christmas lights. I want to line them up around the base here so we can have these cool Christmas lights everywhere. Actually, it's too bad we don't have a Christmas tree. They should really add something like that in Astroneer, but I think we might be able to make our own. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, this is a great use of these new tethers, and I always like the Christmas tethers a lot. But let's go over on this side as well. Oh, and that's all of them. Great, so we got some nice Christmas lights around the base. We might actually add more later, but first let's see how overcrowded we get the base with all of these items. I actually love how the stellar objects look on all of the tall platforms, so I'm gonna be using more of those. Let's just unpack them right there. And they really set a cool Christmas tone. But we got some more poles on this side. Yeah, these actually look great, and I love how the tethers also have a glow on the ground. They look so much cooler at night, and it's getting dark. Or is the sun coming up? No, I think it's getting dark. So yeah, I just love the tethers. We might add some more. But right now, let's add some tall platforms because I really feel like there's not enough light in here. Well, the tethers are gonna add a little bit of light as well, but I wanna add some more of these platforms. Let's see, we definitely need some in here because we don't have enough light for our printer section. I actually added a small one right there, but it doesn't help very much. So I'll unpack this right here and we'll add the lights later. Now I just wanna get these set up in here. And we'll run the power line through the tall platform. That should be great. Having another one right on this side. And then yeah, let's add some next to our train station. We'll connect it to the auto arm right here. I think 2 of these on the sides here would be great. And we're of course gonna add stellar objects to the top of them as well. We might do cubic objects, but I think the stellar just look better. Don't get me wrong, we are also gonna use cubic objects, just not on top of these guys. We'll keep them reserved for the stellars. Then we can do 2 on the sides of this central platform right here. I actually like how this turned out. It looks pretty great with the one in the middle and then all of them around. I just need to craft some more tethers, they look so good at night. And the fractal roses actually fit very well into the Christmas theme here on Glacio. So I'm glad we added those to the base as well. But yeah, let me add some lights through here as well. Now this platform has a little bit of backlighting. I think that's pretty cool. And we'll throw some on the sides right here. This is the part of the base we use most often, so we want it to be decorated the best. But then we'll also add more lights through here. And oh, look at that, we got some astronium. Our train is working full time to get us astronium. There we go, this is much more festive now. I like it. Oh, and by the way, in this video we're also gonna flatten this whole thing out. It's gonna be at an angle, we're just gonna take this from here and go that way. And this whole thing is gonna be right behind our snowman here that we still don't have a name for. If you have any name suggestions for this guy, make sure to drop them in the comment section below. And I know he looks a little bit weird, but don't tell him that. Anyways, we're gonna need all of this space for another video I'm planning on filming. It might be the same one all those items are for. But I don't know, I guess you'll find out when the video gets published. Anyways, I'm just placing tethers around like a madman here. I just realized we could also place tethers on the snowman. Yeah, we can decorate him all the way to the top. That would be pretty cool. But we'll do that in just a second. I got a little bit sidetracked with the tethers. Right now, let's add lights to all of these poles. Oh yeah, that looks much better. with the lights in front and the tethers in the back. This power section turned out great, it looks very Christmassy. Maybe we should build a friend for our little snowman over here in the back, or maybe on top of this plateau right here. I don't know, we'll see what we can do about that. But we're almost done with the lights, so let's keep going. And that's all the lights. Now it's time to get the stellar objects on top of the platforms. And I think we need to craft another stellar object. I didn't count these right, apparently. Yeah, we actually need an extra one, so let's just go ahead and craft it. And these are the last 3 poles right here. And there we go, look at all those stellar objects. And the base actually looks kinda ready for Christmas. But now it's time to add some more items, so let's take some cubic objects, automation 2 and 1. And we'll just sensibly add some around the base. We can have a cubic object right here, for example. That will look great. Can we put one on top here? Yeah, I like that. I like that. And with all of these toys around, we can really get into the Christmas spirit. Let's actually turn these around, so one is with red facing us, one can be with blue and yellow, just making the colors a little bit more diverse. There's actually a lot going on inside this base, decoration wise, and I really love that. Adding some more right next to our landing pad right here. We'll place this little guy over on this side, then we can have some more cubic objects around here. That's a cool little decoration right there, and let's add a little bit more on this side. And I think those are all the items we got crafted. We can always craft some more, but we'll leave that for another time. Right now I want to flatten that surface right there and fill this little snowman. I mean, I call him little, but he's really larger than me. I want to fill him up with tethers, and now that I think of it, we can actually build a Christmas tree behind him there that would be larger than him, and we can add tethers as lights in the Christmas tree. I'll think about that as well. But yeah, let's start with flattening that surface. We got this whole surface flattened. I told you it's gonna be a little bit slanted. And I've built this weird Christmas tree right here. It's pretty small. And I wanted to paint it blue. When I realized it's a Christmas tree, it has to be green. So now I'm going to Silva to get some green that we can then use on this Christmas tree. And I also want to add tethers to our snowman. That being said, let's head to Silva. 2 different greens right here. So we'll get both of these. But let's craft some terrain analyzers. We'll get this lighter green first. There we go. And now let's get a darker one as well. Great, we got both of them. Do we want any other colors from here? I guess I'll also take this purple. It looks pretty cool and you never know when you might need it. Oh, and look at that, we found a misplaced cargo. I guess we can shred this or explode it with dynamite. And we might get some cool rewards. So I'm gonna get this to Glacio. Alright, so I searched for misplaced cargo on the Astroneer wiki page. We can blow it up and we can get some Christmas items or Astronium. And apparently, a while ago you could actually send it in the extra request platform. I don't know if you can do that right now, but I'm not gonna package it. We'll just blow it up and see what we get. Okay, so I got it to a safe place right here. We can blow it up and let's see what happens. Alright, we got a ton of items. I wasn't expecting these many items. We got 2 Astronium. We got some automatons and cubic objects. That's pretty cool. If we actually send these, I think we've got like 150 points for the event right here, out of just that one container. From what I've seen, those can mainly be found on Silva, so if you're just starting the game and want to complete the event, you can also look for these and it will help you a lot. I'll get these items to the base and we can place them over there. But it's time to paint the tree and I'm leaning towards the darker green. Oh yeah, this looks good. So we'll use this. We're definitely gonna need a stellar object for the top. But now that we've got it painted, we can start adding the tethers and we can place them around on both sides actually. And I like how they automatically alternate colors. It will make for a pretty cool Christmas tree. I think it needs another line of tethers right here, but we got some decorations in the back as well. It's not like Christmas trees in real life where nobody decorates the back of the tree. We got tethers in the back, we got tethers in the front. Now it's time to add the Christmas star. This is the most important part of the tree. But let's see if we can actually do it. We might actually have to flatten the top a bit. There we go, we kinda did it. I guess that will have to do for right now. We might upgrade it in the future. But it's time to actually tether up our snowman right here. And yes, we still need a name for it, so let me know if you have any suggestions. I think he looks pretty cool, even though he's a little bit weird, and especially at night when all the tethers light up. Decorating the base has been great. Make sure to save the Christmas playlist. This video is gonna be in there, other videos are gonna be in there, so make sure to save it and watch it all during the winter holidays. Or maybe you'll want to watch this other video on screen right now. Whichever you choose, I'll see you there. Cheers, Astroneers!